Life's about to change for us. We're here to collect a new addition to our family. And here we are, me and Fred. Our felicitous roaming economical digs. Fred for short. Our first journey with Fred, and all I can do is what? First stop fuel, and then we need a hat. And here we are at the fitting shop, aka auto electrician. And here's his new hat. 100 watt solar panel, charges USB as well as both laser batteries and van battery. So come on in, let's take a look round. The cab has captain seats, a large table we'll use outside or a fold down one which is also extra workspace. Generous 4-hob oven, two-way extractor that pulls air in and out, more than enough bathroom storage and a wardrobe. Most importantly, a super easy pull-out bed. Added mood lights and potential to wake up to a fantastic view. So then, first trip for me, work. Gives me a chance to work uninterrupted. Coming up, my first baking and our first trip away together. Keep watching to find out where we went. Also, why we got the van we did and how we came to that decision. So, now we've had it a few weeks, what do we think? I love it, absolutely love it. Wish we'd been able to find one so much sooner. I thought I knew what I wanted. Ideally, I wanted to build my own, but Richard decided we were too old and hadn't got the time, which I accept the time was more of an issue. So we spent a full year looking and didn't find anything. So eventually we came to the conclusion that we were going to have to buy a van. But instead of doing his own, he said we'd just pay somebody to do one for us. I suggested we hired one to see how we went, what we did and what we didn't want. So that's what we did. So earlier in the year we hired one for 3 days, more expensive than we thought to hire one, but it was a new van. So this is our hire van, a Globecar Globescout from Campers for Hire, based on a Fiat Ducato. A rear bed with garage storage space underneath, mid-section kitchen with bathroom opposite and front dining area with cab seats that turned round to access the table. Also doubles as a spare bed. So how does this look in reality? Comfortable cab space with plenty room and nice to drive. So let's park up and see what it's like inside. 2-burner hob and sink with flip down lid and a pull out work bit at the side which opens in front of the door, which I'd said I wanted. Our first meal while wild camping. As mentioned earlier, the cab seats turned round to the table and I liked that the table slid backwards and forwards to give room either way. There was also an extension which we didn't use, giving access to the driver's seat. As a hire vehicle, it came fully equipped with everything we needed. The bathroom had a shower and a pull-out board over the shower base and a toilet with a sink over. Roof light and a window made it light, plenty mirrors too, and shelves in there. Next to this was a wardrobe with a hook over and then the bed, with a shelf on the back door and cupboards overhead to the 3 sides. This was comfy enough despite being a little bit high, and to say we were on a lay-by, not much noise at all. We woke fully refreshed the following morning and moved on where we could park up and have great breakfast with a great view at the side of a stream. The 3 nights with the van were all off-grid and it was so nice to be able to just park where we wanted, eat where we wanted and have a lovely view and just be able to park up and go for a walk. But I hated it. Don't get me wrong, I loved the convenience of it and I knew it would be everything I wanted it to be that way, so much more convenient than the caravan. But the actual camper, even though it was the layout I thought I wanted, purely by chance we just hired one, it wasn't our choice on layout, but they just gave us what they had, and I thought, great, it's everything I wanted to be. It was perfect. It had lots of little things, but it was so dark, constrictive and cramped. And although I loved the lifestyle, I hated the van. But I did like plenty storage, the swivel seats, the extra 2 seats across and the table and all that, the bed, plenty mirrors, shower base protector, cooker by the side door so smells escape, and lift up workspace, cooker sink with separate lids, full size fridge, big plus, garage storage accessible from the van, the blinds and the mounted TV, so out of the way. 16 thumbs up. So what did I dislike? The bed was a bit high, but then it did give more storage. Cramped floor space, struggling for only 2 people. Not many windows, so poor light, and the dark wood didn't help. Wardrobe and bathroom a bit too big. Usable space good, but stuck out too far. Banging my head on the bulkhead. Lift up workspace blocking access. Fridge door opened the wrong way. General lack of space, no settees, and the fixed carpet in the wet. But 16 thumbs down. Week after, we went looking for one and saw this and fell in love with it. We both fell in love with it straight away. The month before, we'd been down Bristol and a few areas round that way looking. We've searched the country for one, and we thought we'd found some, as I say, the month before we hired, but none of them were up to what we said. And that's the problem. They either go before we've had a chance to get to look at them, or they're not going to go because they're asking too much money for what they are. And so yeah, we loved this, and had a look round, went to another, came back to this, looked around further, came back to this, and eventually, even though it was that bit older than we wanted and that bit more than we wanted to pay, because of the layout of it, and it felt so light and airy, and we just kept going back to it. We were drawn to it, both of us. So in the end, he just said, let's put in an offer. So here we are. So now we've actually used it, do we still like it? Love it. I think it's great when I'm on my own. Obviously I use it most of the time at the moment on my own when I'm working, but when we have used it together, it's still good. It's not as cramped as the one we hired, and facilities are good. It's the only one thing that I don't like. Generally, yeah, it's home from home, and I like it. So much better than the one. Anybody wanting to buy, I recommend you, really can't recommend enough that you try before you buy. If you can't get the layout that you're looking at, as I say, any layout will do. It will give you the things, do's and don'ts for what you want when you're looking for a van. We've got the pull-out canopy. I'm not going to show you that today because it's raining, but I can add some photos. So here's the canopy, not fully extended, but still useful cover. This was taken on a fishing trip on our first trip out at Linton Lock Marina. It's not the van we were looking for. Originally I wanted a crafter. I wanted to be a crafter in a crafter, but not that I've made much out of that, although I could be a master crafter, I suppose. Just to reiterate, I didn't want an end bathroom, but I love it. It's got so much more space in it. The wardrobe's in there, so everything's just shut off in there. There's a pull down waterproof cover to cover the top of the wardrobe when you open the door, just to stop any thing going in there, so the wardrobe is waterproof. You can get showered and you can get changed, and it's all away from this, and it's not blocking access anywhere. People needing to come in and out while you're cooking, there's still room. So yeah, I've baked in here. I tried for these, I've got the mug cake and the mug bread recipes. I tried them both cooked in the oven and they're fine. But I tend to stick to my cheese scone, either scones or loaf now for bread anyway. I do tend to, when I'm working, chop and cut veg before I come, put them all in a tub, keep them in the fridge, and then when I finish work I can just throw them straight in a pan and cook, and that's it. So yeah, definitely sleeping with head at that end, not this, made a big difference. And when I'm on my own it's not so bad because I can put my phone on the back of here. Otherwise there's the pockets in the back of the van when we've had two of us in, and we're about to go off for a fortnight. We're going diving, so I'll let you know how we go on with that. Obviously that will be down as the holiday diving trip, but I'll let you know how we go on with the van. So thanks for watching. I hope it's been of use. Hope it's given you some tips if you're looking at buying a van. Bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Leslie and I'm still Youngatart.